Welcome to the new home of Canada's conservative community, freedompresscanada.ca. Let me take a minute to tell you a little bit about our press, why we got started and where we're going. Freedom Press Canada started out as a publisher of exclusively Canadian conservative books. Our motto is simple and bold: conservative books by Canadians for Canadians. Our vision, just as simple and just as bold: build a press dedicated to promoting messages that cater to the vast number of Canadians who believe in limited yet strong government, constitutional democracy, freedom under English common law. Novel idea, I know. Positive Canadian patriotism as opposed to that mindless anti-American dribble we see reflected in the media today, and personal responsibility. Build a press around those values and they will flock. But you say Canada's a liberal country. Well, no doubt, conservatism appears to play a diminished role among cultural influences in Canada today. The sentiment on the streets is that the left-right divide is waning. Increasingly, Canadians don't care about political issues, we're told. But obviously, we don't buy that line of thinking here at Freedom Press, and for two very good reasons. First, in the most recent past federal election, a significant sector of Canadians voted for a conservative government that would act on policies reflecting the traditional principles that made Canada a great nation. Second, and much more important to us here at Freedom Press, we believe in addressing the imbalance in Canada's media in a positive way. Any self-consciously aware Canadian knows that in Canada, the litany of left-leaning voices far exceeds conservative voices. And what appears to engage their minds and their passions, the passion of the Canadian media, is, well, big government, democracy by rule of minorities, freedom at someone else's expense through some kind of government program, or the draconian human rights commissions, anti-Americanism, of course, and, well, victimhood. Oh, the endless stories, the flow of victims lining up for some kind of government entitlement, some kind of safety program. And typically, the way we've responded as conservatives is we've complained about this imbalance. We spend a lot of time and energy discussing the injustices of political correctness and the bias of the CBC and CTV and all the rest of the puppets and puppeteers. And, well, frankly, sometimes our complaints are justified and necessary. But complaining really doesn't change anything, does it? What we need to do is we need to rise to the challenge and build our own positive alternative, our own media, as it were. Freedom Press Canada, you see, was created to do that as a publisher initially, but now as a multimedia company. See, rather than complaining about the bias, rather than spend energy fomenting against the injustices accorded to conservatives in Canada's media, rather than rally people to confront the current political correctness and groupthink of the posers in Canada's media, why not? Why not? Here's the novel idea: create our own exclusively Canadian conservative alternative. But we already have Sun News, you say. Well, why stop with Sun News? You know, I've never understood the way we Canadian conservatives think, as if only having one solid alternative is enough. Now, Sun News is a great organization, but why settle for only one when you can have another one? In fact, what we need is many more conservative voices, as many as the left has. After all, isn't free market competition a fundamental conservative principle? Of course it is. So let's practice it. We need many more conservative voices in media. We need conservative books, columns, videos by Canadians for Canadians. And all of that will be right here at the new home of Canada's conservative community. freedompress.ca, daily exclusive commentary, weekly videos, and many books by excellent writers, all Canadian, all here. Conservative voices by Canadians for Canadians. Look forward to seeing you.